Welcome to 3B's Captain School Navigation Series. In this video, we're going to go over Course Made Good. OUPV, navigation. Remember, navigation, the art and science of directing the movements of a vessel safely, confidently, and efficiently from one location to another. In this video, we're going to go over how to determine a course made good. So our objectives for this video: we're going to state how a course made good is using navigation, plot and properly label the latitude and longitude for beginning and ending points, demonstrate how to connect the points and draw a line with the parallel ruler, demonstrate how to walk the parallel ruler to the compass rose and read the true bearing, demonstrate how to properly label a course made good. All right. Course made good is the actual course a vessel traveled from one point to another. So when you're traveling from one point to another in your boat, your compass heading or your course to steer can be different from your course made good based on current, wind, other environmental and exterior factors where it'll push your vessel off a little bit. So what we're trying to find now is, if I sailed from point A to point B, what was my actual course made good between those 2 points? So where did I actually travel? So in this scenario, it's 2020 or 8:20 in the evening. We're in position 36 degrees, 50.02 minutes north, 75 degrees, 56.8 minutes west. And then at 21:20, our GPS shows us in position 36 degrees, 54.28 minutes north, 75 degrees, 42.75 minutes west. What was our course made good? All right, so first thing I want to do is plot the starting position, latitude and longitude. So our starting position, latitude and longitudes are right here under the red line or above the red lines. So remember, it was 36 degrees, 50.02 north, and 75 degrees, 56.8 minutes west. All right, so let's look at this pretty closely here. So 36 degrees, 50.02 is going to put us really close to this 50 line right here. So you can see here's my 36 degrees, here's my 50 minutes. So each one of these dashes right here are tenths of a minute or tenths of a mile. So 0.02 is 100th of a minute, which is, would be way down here at the bottom somewhere. Really, we can't really measure that or that. So what we're going to do here is just instead of trying to find that 0.2 point there, 200ths of a minute, we're just going to basically use this line right here as our latitude. So if we track that line all the way across, if you look at the second picture here, that line comes from the picture on the left, right here where I'm drawing on this picture on the right. And when we look at that, we can see there's a little buoy right above it, and you can see my dividers here. I've got the 76 longitude line right here, and I'm using that with my dividers. Then I'm measuring from that position, which was 76 degrees, 56.8 minutes west. And you can see that it's where that lines up right down there, those two little red lines. So it puts me right on that buoy. And that buoy is the entrance buoy, or the safe water mark for Rudy Inlet. All right, so now we got to plot the ending position, latitude and longitude. We're doing that here. The first position is 36 degrees, 54.28 minutes north, and 75 degrees, 42.75 minutes west. So if you look at our dividers here on the first picture, we're measuring the latitude, and we're right there. So 28 isn't You know, this would be 10, this would be 20, and this would be 30 right here. So we're just shy of that 30 mark. So I'm just going to take my dividers, the top of them, and go just shy of that 30 mark. And then for longitude, you can look down here at the picture on the right. You can see we're at, here's a longitude line that's 75.40. So this would be 41, 42, and then point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going right between 7 and 8, which would put us right there at 7.5. So that's our latitude here on the left picture and our longitude. And when we move those up the chart to their positions, we're going to be right on top of Chesapeake Light on your training chart. So the next thing we want to do, we have our positions on the chart now. And as you can see here, let me zoom in on this for a second. As you can see, the starting positions right here where my little cursor's at, and I labeled that A, and that's that RW, red and white, RI, which is Rudy Inlet buoy. And then we've taken our parallels and drawn a line from there all the way up to the top right hand of this little picture, which is the Chesapeake Light. So I've drawn that line, and then I moved that line over to the compass rose, and I have the compass rose. All right, I have that compass rose, and I'm took the parallels and walk them, so I maintain this angle right here over to the compass rose, and I placed them on this middle crosshairs, and then made a line out here, and you can see it's at 69. So here's 60. And here's 70 just under the parallels, and it's right on the 69 dash. So I find that my true course or bearing from the Rudy Inlet safe water mark to the Chesapeake Light is 069 degrees true. The last thing I need to do is label my course, so I just go about halfway into the track line or course line there and put 069 degrees true. And then if you look to the right, I've got this little arrow to kind of remind myself which direction that 069 is going, so I can keep that straight. This concludes our video on Course Made Good. Please check our YouTube channel for other navigation videos.